We are live on YouTube. YouTube Live, people. I love it. I love it. Welcome in, everybody. How are we doing? Wednesday morning. It's a Wednesday. It's a beautiful Wednesday morning. It's a beautiful, beautiful Wednesday. What do you think? What do you think? Let's share. Let's share it on Twitter. Let's share. What's up, Matt? How are you, brother? Good to see you, man. Hi, Andrea. We are live. How's the picture? How's the quality of the picture? We'll put some more light on the subject. It's kind of looks a little grainy to me. I don't know why. Picture is good. Excellent. Excellent. Security is in the building. There we go. Joey, Matt, Andrea, all of you guys are security. I'm hoping a couple more people come in. I may go live on Periscope real quick. I may go live on Periscope to lure in. Can you guys invite? Give the thumbs up, invite. It looks good. Okay, cool. Thanks, Andrea. I'm gonna do a quick scope, trying to lure some of the troops in. Do you think that's sneaky for me to do a little Periscope to lure the troops in? You'll send a Twitter. Joey's gonna invite his Twitter. As long as it's not like David Garabon and we don't get a bunch of Matt saying no. I'm not sure what the no means. Okay, let's label this. Come join us for a fun time on YouTube. Okay, here we go. Boom. No, it's not sneaky. There you go. All right, thanks, Matt. Thank you. Thanks for your approval. Approval is always good. I'm not even sure what I did here. Hey, Fred. Yeah, I'm still up. I'm still working. We are live on YouTube, so I'm trying to encourage some people to come on over to YouTube. I got my front-facing camera on because that's the Android. If I use that Android with the front-facing camera, it's gonna be tough for us. I was watching you on YouTube. Yes, I'm on YouTube live right now. Thanks, Joey, for sending the tweet. Appreciate that. Thank you, brother. Let's get some bubbles going. We got the Lawrence Welk show going. Trevor, come on over to YouTube if you can. We're on YouTube, continuing the conversation. Hi, Dooney. How are you, Dune? Good to see you. We're live on YouTube. I'm flicking bubbles away from me. You're on both. Okay, Trev. Okay, great. I'm not going to keep the Periscope going. I'm just trying to let everybody know. Hi, Gemini. You watching me flick the bubbles away? We got a bubble show going on. I'm going to leave the bubbles until more people come in. I'm coming in for the bubbles. The bubbles. Dooney's coming, everybody. Dooney's on her way. She's coming over. Are those stars? Are those stars? Yes, there's bubbles all over the place. It's starting to make me a little nervous. Joey, thanks for joining on Periscope. Joey's going to come on Periscope and invite the troops. I know it. That's what he's going to do. I don't have egg drop on Periscope because it's going to be a short broadcast. I'm just using it to get everybody to come on over here and hang out for a little while. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining in on Periscope. So, guys, everybody come on over to Duty Ron 52. Come on over to Duty Ron 52. Hi, Dooney. How are you? It's a lot of bubbles. A lot of bubbles, people. Trying to get this camera right. Okay, that looks good. There you go. Hey, what's up, Shock? How are you? I'm over on YouTube. I'm trying to. I'm fishing to get some people up in on YouTube. We're up to 12, 11 or 12 people on the YouTube channel. Lipinski, can you make it over to YouTube? Can you make it over to YouTube or no? There's a couple of people who are in on both the channels. Okay, good, Fred. Good to see you, Fred. Thanks for joining. Thank you, Trev. Thank you. Let's get rid of these bubbles. These are annoying. How's that? Is that psychedelic enough? I don't do YouTube. Oh, you suck. You suck, Lipinski. You're going to be missing out on some fun. You're going to miss out on some fun. Fred, what do you think of this? Psychedelic or what? It is. It's fun, right, Andrea? Pass the beer. Fred, I'll pass you a beer and a joint over here. We got psychedelic action going on. Sam, good to see you over there, Shaka Zulu. I don't know if you have YouTube, but if you have YouTube, come on up and subscribe to my YouTube. What's up, Johnny Appleseed? Hey, Pitbull's in the house. So we've just gone to black and white on YouTube. We're using the black and white feature on YouTube, so this way I don't look as old. So we're utilizing the black and white feature. And then there's the hands all over the place. Hands all over the place. Hey, what's up, Duty Ryan? Ryan is in the building. Good to see you, Ron. Okay, good. It's not a problem, Lipinski. You're just going to miss out on some fun. Wow, this is much better. I agree. The quality, Fred, is much better over here on YouTube. Nice tree and Christmas lights. Those aren't Christmas lights. Joey, those lights are up 24/7, 365. Those are just regular lights. Okay, we got 17 people in on YouTube at this point. 17 people on YouTube. I'm going to share it on Twitter real quick. Share broadcast on Twitter. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. Mark is here. Everybody, if you're new on Twitter, hi, Richie. Welcome in, Richie. Excellent, Johnny. I think I was. I think I treated everybody like a human being. So Johnny Appleseed, we're not really sure who that is. Joey, we could have our first. Hold on a second. Let me look at his profile. Okay. Good to see you, Johnny. I'm gonna just welcome you in with extreme caution. You're not saying who you are, so we don't know who you are. But Johnny Appleseed has obviously joined from a Twitter share. Good to see you, pal. Thank you for coming in. I'm just a random guy, not a troll. Good. Well, you're welcome. You're welcome to come on in and hang out anytime. So Hio doesn't have YouTube because it's basically a Jagaloon-free zone. Hello, Nick. Welcome in, Irons. Thank you for joining. You're welcome, man. You're welcome anytime. Subscribe to the channel. Come and check it out. We're going to be doing a lot of different things on here. I'm just starting out. So I'm just starting out, basically. But we're going to try to do some good YouTube stuff. Johnny Appleseed is on YouTube, Joey. YouTube. Good to see you, Nick. Welcome in. We're on YouTube. I'm broadcasting on YouTube here, Nick. So that's what we got going on. Subscribed, and I'm doing an experiment in life. There it is, Joey. So we are on YouTube Live on. I'm on Periscope here, but I'm trying to get some people to come on over to my YouTube channel. Hi, Callie, BB. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, if you want to check it out, the broadcast is really clear. It's really good. I mean, I don't know how good it is here. I don't know how good it is here on Periscope because I'm using the Android, so it may be a little jumpy right now, but I have it right above the light, so I'm hoping that the light situation helps to make it a little bit clearer. You know what I mean? So we'll see how that goes. I'm all set, bells. Set nice. You look better. Okay, good. Jump. All right, I'll turn it back around. Anyways, so that's the story. Your picture is clear, just a little jumpy. Yes, it does like what Rose's picture does. When Rose broadcasts during the day from the shop, she uses an Android. I can't watch her with my iPhone. I got to watch with another Android device. So that's a little glitchy part of Periscope. So I'll leave that Periscope up so everybody can come in and join. There's 20 people here on YouTube. We got 20 people on YouTube. So that's pretty cool. 20 people hanging out on YouTube is not bad, Joe. Let me talk to this Johnny Appleseed guy. So, Johnny Appleseed, what is your first name? My best friend's 21-year-old son was murdered November 29th. Are you kidding me right now? That is horrible. That's horrible. I'm very sorry to hear that. Very, very terrible situation. Ed, nice to meet you, Ed. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for hanging out on YouTube. Always good to see somebody wanting to do something positive with their life, and change the direction. There you go. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Uh, Welcome in from North Carolina. Hey, how you guys making out with the snow? Johnny Appleseed is a legit person. He's got a video up of a science experiment. Okay, cool. Yes, my condolences go out to you guys. I hope you guys are making out okay with the snow, and I hope your son is doing okay. Joey, there you are. You're in the building. All right, I'm going to end the Periscope. Guys on Periscope, thank you. You guys, we just hit 19 million hearts on Periscope. On my last broadcast, we hit 19 million hearts on Periscope. Could you imagine that? So, care underscore 420 underscore bear. Have a good night. And Nick from over on the other side of the pond, always good to see you. Come on over to YouTube and hang out with us for a little bit. I need to get sorted at work. All right, if you go live, I'll look for the notifications and I'll come in a little bit later in the night because I know you go live later on too. So I hope to catch you later then. Nick, thank you for coming into the broadcast. Good to see you, buddy. Everybody follow Irons. Where is he? There he is. My good friend Nick Irons underscore first underscore 11. Look at that. 1,600,000 hearts. Nick is doing his thing. He's in Southampton, England, and he's an Irons fan till he dies. Join him for all of his broadcasts. He's got 44 replays up. And check out Nick, my good friend from over there on the other side of the pond. I'll talk to you soon, guys. Thanks, Periscope. Peace. All right. So that was it. That didn't work out too well. That was not exactly what I was trying to do, but it is what it is. Let's just deal with what we got here. Let's just deal with what we got here and talk and sit. And Dooney, good to see you. Hope all is well with you. Hope everyone's doing good. So how does the broadcast look on YouTube? Are we clear? What do we got going on? Hello, Rick. Welcome in. How's it going, Rick? Boston Camera is in here. You got me here from Periscope, so it worked. It worked. All right, good, good, good. Excellent. It looks good. Well, this is black and white. I have it set with the black and white. Yeah, everybody follow each other. Dutch Mass, thank you guys for the thumbs up on the video. Thank you. That helps in the algorithm, I think, with the getting noticed. So if you guys can go and hit this thumbs up button, there's 8 of them, 8 people. The images are okay, not HD. I'm using my cell service. Hello, Alex Daily TV. Welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let me make sure my Wi-Fi is not on. It's clear on your side. Okay, good, good. Okay, just using Wi-Fi. I'm just using Wi-Fi. So it should be, I have black and white enabled. Let me take black and white off. Let's get us back to color, and we'll put us back to color. So there's color. There we go. Color, glow, gleam, pop. Very clear over there. Okay, cool. I'm going to open up my YouTube app on my secondary device, and we'll see. Where are you streaming from? If you don't mind me asking, I am at my job site, and I'm inside my vehicle. I'm inside my car. Bud. So that's where I'm streaming from. Streaming from the car. Okay, look, there I am live. I see it right now. Okay, wow. I got a pretty good picture on my Android. My picture is really good. I'm in the landscape mode. This is what I'm seeing. It's pretty good. And I'm in New York. I'm in New York. I think it looks really good. I like it. So what I like about the extra devices that I can follow people on here when I start hitting the follows, I pause the video and it goes off. Like when I do it directly from my iPhone, I have to take myself away from the actual video feed. So I don't like that. I don't like that. Yeah, I'm good right now, Joe. I'm good. I'm good right now. Joey's just itching. His trigger finger is strong. He can't wait. Yeah, gotcha. Only downside is got to pay for YouTube Red to multitask. What do you mean? What do you mean Red to multitask? Like, what does YouTube Red bring you? I thought it was just like video and I thought it was video and music. YouTube Red. Does anybody know what the features are of YouTube Red? I'm gonna search for approved music. Thank you. Thanks. Good to see you, man. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. Appreciate that. What's the features though, Trevor? What's the advantage to YouTube Red and how much does it cost? Like how expensive it is it for us to join? Just Google it. I just thought maybe if somebody knew about it. Can't go to a different app while watching YouTube. Lots of features with YouTube Red. No ads, and I think it's $5 a month. And by the way, Trevor, again, thank you for the Christmas card. Trevor, guys, Trevor sent me a Christmas card to the house. It was so nice of him. He sent me a Christmas card, and my wife opened it up, and she was like, "Who's Trevor?" She didn't know who it was, and I said, "Oh, he's my friend from Periscope." And she's like, "Oh, they're so nice there. They're so nice." So that was a welcome surprise. That was really nice. Thank you, Trevor, for that. Appreciate that. Um, let's do this. YouTube music. YouTube copyright free music. Free music for YouTube videos. Best copyright free music for your YouTube. People still do Christmas cards? Yes, yes. Apparently so. I get a lot of them.
High quality music for your YouTube videos can actually be a huge challenge. On the one hand, you've got copyright issues with a lot of the good music, and then on the other hand, a lot of the free music is just terrible, right? So, what are the best sites for copyright free music and royalty free music? In this video,
No,
I've got three of my favorites, and we're going to jump into that
you
right
can't.
now.
You? You police? You police?
Hey, what's up? Sean here with
You?
media, bringing the best tips and tools for building your influence with online video. And on this channel, we do a lot of tech gear reviews as well as YouTube tips and strategy videos just like this one. So if you're new here,
Audio library, no copyright music. Anyways, so here we go. Joey, I think you got your first assignment of the night. I think it's the first assignment for Joey. So 19 of us hanging out in here. Anybody catch my replay from Periscope? Does anybody that's on here right now caught my broadcast before coming over here? I know Trevor was there. I know Rick wasn't there. Dave in Osaka was there. Louise Poppy came in. Andrea, I know you were there for that broadcast. I think that went over really. That sent a good message out to people. It is a very, very, very serious matter. I mean, I don't take that stuff lightly. I mean, and somebody lost their life. You know, one of our firefighters here in New York lost his life to having an argument with some idiot, and turned out to be a Latin King. You know, the guy was from the Latin Kings, and the guy took a baseball bat out and crushed his skull and fucking killed the guy. So all of that was over a fender bender, a minor fender bender, and you know, to me, you know, you can't replace your life. You can't replace your life, but you can replace your pride. If somebody is being an asshole and talking crazy and, you know, challenging you and this, that, and the other, call 911, secure yourself in your car, drive away if you have to, but call 911 right away and let the police respond and deal with that. He got out of his car and had a verbal dispute with this guy who proceeded to take a baseball bat out and he fucking bashed this guy's skull in and killed him. So, yeah, exactly, Andrea. So at the end of the day, it's just important that we don't engage people who are, you know, utter lunatics. And there's unfortunately too many hotheads that are out there. There's crazies that are out there and that want to engage you in that type of stuff, you know. And we can't allow that to happen. Okay, Fred, thanks for coming in. Good to see you. Fred, did you subscribe? Did you subscribe to the channel? I'll subscribe back. I know you don't use probably YouTube that much for broadcasting or watching people broadcast, but if you could subscribe to the channel. Your name on Periscope is something different. What is your name on Periscope? So this way I know who we're talking to. Fred. Let me just subscribe back. Kinsley. Oh, okay. Okay, I remember you from there. How are you, man? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in on to the broadcast. Let's see. Let me go to Fred's comment and go to his channel. Subscribe. I'm the first one that subscribed, Fred. Did you just create this channel or you just don't use it? I'm subscribed to you. Yes, thank you. Thank you for, I know you've been in on other broadcasts and stuff like that, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Lee. So, you know, I talked at the end of that broadcast, I talked about that incident where the woman was in the food stamp office and she was in there with her 1-year-old baby. I thought that was such an unfortunate thing that happened. It was so terrible, you know, that she got arrested and, you know, the kid got ripped out of her hands and whatnot. But, you know, for me, at the end of the day, I think that woman, if she would have listened to the security guards and the police, she wouldn't have been in the predicament that she's in right now. And she's not in a good predicament because she has a Jersey warrant. She has a New Jersey warrant. And she is wanted for credit card fraud. And that's a felony. So she's wanted for credit card fraud in New Jersey. She's going to be extradited from, she's going to be taken. If she goes to court in Jersey, they will probably remand her there. Unless the case is really weak and they throw it out. So she used a stolen credit card to buy stuff, to buy probably a lot of goods or whatever, and she got arrested for it. She got released, but never showed back up for her court date. And then they issued a warrant for her. So if you know you have a warrant in another state, that's a state that's adjoining. Like the adjoining states are so easy for you to get extradited. They'll just drive across from Jersey and come and pick you up. So if she knew she had that, that was all the more reason why she should have just listened. They said, please, could you get up off the floor? And she told them no. And the rest is history. She wound up getting arrested. So kind of silly when you think about it, you know, kind of stupid when you think about it. So if you want to avoid um, unnecessary jail time or you know maybe a bad experience with law enforcement, just you got to listen. You know, if they're telling you to get up and you know you're not supposed to be sitting on the floor, just get up. What's up, Mike? How are you, Mike? Have you been drinking tonight? Have you had any alcohol tonight? Honestly, they didn't take her baby away. They gave the baby to her mom. The grandmother took the baby. She didn't lose the baby. You're good. Okay, cool. You're welcome to hang out then. She didn't lose the baby. They gave the baby over to her mom, the grandmother. That doesn't mean anything, Mike. What are you trying to say? Are you trying to tell me you've never been drunk on a Tuesday night? I got a whole book on you, Mike. There's been some Tuesday nights that you can't even talk. But it's all good. It's all good. Welcome in. Welcome in, pal. Welcome into YouTube Live. Guys, if you're new in here, subscribe to my channel, please. And if you can, subscribe to each and every one of the 19 that are in here. Everybody's good people. We're just a little bit of after chat. Okay, cool. Thanks, Joe. Yeah, that's Mike Beck. It's Mike Beck. Let me go look at his channel. He's got one subscriber. That must be you, Joe. I'm going to subscribe to him, too. I'm giving him he's got a second subscription. So, you guys want to hear something funny? All right, there's 21 people in here. So tonight, I did that broadcast about the arrest. I did the broadcast about, are you subscribed to me? I hope so. Is Cup of Joe in here? Is Cup of Joe in here? Let me lure Cup of Joe in. Let me send Cup of Joe a DM. Oh, okay. So, anyways, thanks Joe. Thanks for being in here. 21 real people, no bots. Okay, cool. So tonight I did that broadcast, which was a follow up. I labeled it as a follow up to the road rage from last night. So it was a double. It was a follow up to a follow up. And last night when I did my broadcast, some jagaloon. And Cup of Joe was good enough to notify me. Some jagaloon re-scoped my scope and said that I am impersonating a retired police officer. Now, there's a fucking loser for you, right? But the idiot doesn't realize that I say in the video, as soon as I go live, I'm a retired NYPD detective. I say it all the time. You guys are probably sick of hearing me say that. And in my profile, on my Periscope profile, it says retired NYPD detective. So I don't know how much more disclosure I have to give. But this guy, and I don't want to give out his screen name because I don't want everybody going and giving him views. There was only three people who viewed it. There was me, there was Cup of Joe, and there was some other person, some other girl. So the video only has 3 views. It was 5 minutes of some clown who's a fucking coward. Didn't say a word. He created a Periscope screen account to say, to rebroadcast my broadcast from last night. Not tonight, the broadcast from last night. So I reported him to I reported the account to Periscope. They probably won't do anything about it. But I was going to ask Joe and maybe a couple of other people if they can, if I could give you, if I give you the screen name, go and report it on Periscope Help. He's a hater. Yeah, he's a hater. So it is what it is. But the guy is an idiot because, all right, back to jury duty in the morning. Have a safe night. Take care. Good to see you, Lee. Thank you so much for coming in. Thanks for subscribing. I just subscribed to your channel, so I'm subscribed to you on. But if you subscribe to me here when I go live, you'll get the notification. There you go, Nabul. So let me give you the guy's screen name. I don't know. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. His screen name is Black, Black, Looters, 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 plural, Black Looters. So if you go on the search engine, if you go on the search engine and type in Black Looters, plural with an S, yeah, just hit people and then go to his account and then just report his account. Just report it as a violation of TOS. He's rebroadcasting. See, what a lot of people don't know is that you can't rebroadcast another person's broadcast. Yeah, I mean, it is bad. The guy's an idiot. Is it just a this is Jagaloon? It's a bottom feeder. I have him blocked. Thank you. Thanks, Lee. I have him blocked. I reported him already to Twitter and Periscope. And I took a complete video of him with his account, videoing me. Thank you. Thanks, Lee. But because sometimes people like that will they'll take the broadcast down and then think that their account will stay there. There's no Twitter. There's no Twitter. I reported it to Periscope through Twitter, Joe. I went on to the Periscope Help account on Twitter and sent them a DM. That goes faster than email and Periscope safety because nobody fucking looks at the emails. That could go a week or 10 days before they even respond to it. So I sent a DM directly to Periscope Help on Twitter. You know what I mean? So that's the DM is faster. They monitor those DMs. Hi, Greenie. How are you? Good to see you, Greenie. Thank you for joining. Thanks for joining the broadcast. I hope you're well. I hope you're well. So, we're here. We're on YouTube Live. This is the conversation after the conversation. Let me see. I'm subscribing to Greenie right now. She has one subscriber, but now she has two. Greenie's got two now. I'm subscribed to Greenie. Ha. Joey subscribed. I hope you're not cold. I hope you're not. I'm not cold. No, I'm warm. I got a full tank of gas, and I got my heat on. I'm good, Greenie. 32 degrees. It's just 32 degrees. I just subscribed to you. If you guys could give a thumbs up on the, see these little numbers right here? I don't know if you guys have the same user interface as I have. It says 20 people, 19, and it says 11 thumbs up. If I can get everybody to tap on the thing, I don't know how to do it. I think you got to go to my profile and hit the thumbs up on the video. It helps with the, I don't know, with the algorithm, I think they said, or something. Thank you for that. Thank you. 13 people. Well, now it's back to 12. Thanks, Joe. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. So the more thumbs up, the merrier. And I think you could do it after the video's up. I think you could do it after the video's up. You want me to give you some hearts? All right, there you go. There's some bubbles instead. How about that, Mike? Look at all these hearts and bubbles. It's like the Lawrence Welk show here. Joe is in the building. Good to see you, Joe. My brother from another mother. What do you guys think of this black and white? What do you guys think of this? Yay, Debbie made it. Debbie's here, everybody. Let's get the bubble show going for Debbie. Here we go. We got a nice bubble show for Debbie McCabe. Everybody welcome Debbie in. I got to follow her here. I got to follow. Debbie, make sure you subscribe to the channel so this way when I go live, you know I'm live. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, Deb, if you can. Black and white looks like 1940s movie. Thank you, Trevor. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hello, Dave. Dave in Osaka is here, everybody. I already subscribed to his channel. I was like, let me go subscribe to Dave. Thank you, Joe. Thanks, Cup of Joe, for reporting that account for me. I like the black and white. Bubbles, not so much. There you go, Greenie. I shut them off. Thank you, Matt. Thanks for reporting that account. Everybody that went and reported that account for me, thank you so much for doing that. Dave in Osaka is here, guys. Premier broadcaster from Osaka, Japan. Live in the broadcast. Welcome in, my good friend Dave. So yeah, no matter what you do, you're going to have haters. Listen, we all have people who get jealous of success, or I always talk about this with you guys on Periscope. I talk about you guys all the time. People don't like when you're doing good. Some people don't like when you're happy. Like some miserable people who have really a lot of things going on or a lot of misery in their lives, they like misery loves company and they want to drag you into their crap. How do they drag you into their crap? Is they will try to make you miserable as well. So, hi, Debbie. How are you? Good to see you, Debbie. I'm so happy you're here. I got your text message, but I couldn't respond to it. So unfortunately, I talk about this all the time on Periscope, but here I am for my YouTube live people. I just want to just reiterate that when somebody sees you having a good time, or you have a lot of friends, or you have a channel, like in other words, we go live. I go live. You don't see me going live with negative stuff. I talk about keeping it upbeat, keeping it moving. I do that for myself. I can see you. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Deb. Why is Debbie saying, can you see me? I could see her and I could hear her. Why is she saying, can you see me? Anyways, so what happens is that people see everybody else maybe having a good time, or having some people in your broadcast, and your everything is going good. They want to come in and try to create chaos, or they'll try to create chaos from an outside source. You did it. I see, Debbie. I see you. Hold on. Let me just text to her. Okay. So I wanted to say this is what happens is we're out there providing content, whether it's out at a beach, or out at a beautiful nature preserve, or out at some landmark throughout the world. Like Dave in Osaka is in Japan. He goes out to volcanoes that are erupting. He broadcasts drone stuff. He does all different varieties of different things, right? Yeah, you could talk to people, but you got to limit your chat. Earthquakes. He goes into North Korea. Joey brings you stuff from Coney Island, Dutch masses all over the place. I give you these PSAs, and I go to great lakes and ponds and rivers, and I go to the Westbury Gardens at the mansions, and I try to do a lot of good stuff. But in the same time, in that same breath, there's people that watch from either the outside, or that don't have the balls to come in and say stuff to you, and they'll try to create drama outside of your Periscope, like on Twitter, or on Instagram, or on Facebook, or even coming onto your Periscope to try to sabotage you. So you guys have to understand this. You got to learn and understand this is that that's what life is about. We have that happen at work. You have people that get jealous of you. Oh, why does he or she have that position? Why don't I have that? People, this is just part of human nature. Is there's some people that just can't stand seeing people have doing good or having a good time. So if there's a group of us, say 20 to 50 of us in a broadcast, and you're having a great time, right? There's some people, there's a segment of the people that can't take that don't like that. And they want to try to throw a wrench in there and try to screw it up. So those are the people, if you notice what I do, if you guys notice what I do on Periscope, is I don't even engage. If someone sends a message to me like, hey, fuck you, cop, or I hate you, I don't even flinch. I just block them. Like, I watch other broadcasters and different people, they'll engage that. And that's a big mistake because that's what the actual people are looking for. They want you to go back and forth with them. You know what I mean? So when I see somebody send a comment like anything that's derogatory or anything that's not good, I ask that you guys do not engage in it. Don't go and add fuel to the fire. Don't don't go and give them what the very thing that they're looking for. I'm talking if somebody is continually doing something, I will say this. You're well within your right to respond to those comments. But I'm talking about the occasional jagaloon. I'm talking about the troll, the bottom feeder, the people that just are sitting and that want to come in and create chaos while you're broadcasting. If somebody's trying to smear your name over and over again, that's a different story. That's not what I'm talking about here. But in those cases, common sense prevails. We have the right and we are well within our rights to defend yourself when someone over and over again uh, goes out there and tries to smear someone's name or talk bad about somebody. That's a different story, people. And I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about your trolls that come on when they see things going good. When they see everybody being friendly with each other, they want to come in and say some bad comments that will try to just break up the mojo of what's going on. We as good people have to not allow that to happen. We have to stop it. We have to immediately take care of and eradicate those unscrupulous jagaloons and get rid of them. But other situations where people are being repetitively toxic and bad, those are different stories. You have to react to those accordingly. But like this guy who rebroadcast me, if he continually did that, then I'd have to do something about it. But I don't really. For me, it was a joke. For him to say that that I am that I'm impersonating a police officer. That's the furthest thing that I do. I make the statement in the beginning, in the middle, and at the end what I am and what's going on. Just because I wear this jacket, this is my jacket. I had this as a detective. I don't go around saying, "Oh, you got to pull over." That's impersonating a police officer. If I stop somebody on the street and tell them that I'm an active police officer and I start conducting police activities, that's impersonating. Or if I tell somebody, I'm a cop and start questioning them, that's impersonating. But if I come live streaming and make a statement in the beginning, and it's funny because this idiot scoped 5 minutes of me, and it was from the beginning of my broadcast, 5 minutes into it, 5 minutes and 7 seconds. And in the very first 10 seconds, I open up the broadcast by saying, I am a retired New York City police detective. For those of you who are joining, I introduce myself. And it says it in my bio. I mean, what kind of an idiot would go live and make that topic and make that title saying that I'm impersonating a police officer? A concealed carry firearm, I am fully authorized to carry. He can make that outlandish claim all he wants. I've actually showed my credentials numerous times on Periscope. I know, I know that, I know that. Ron, I like Periscope better. Why do you like Periscope better, Debbie? Tell me why you like Periscope better. I'd like to hear it. I know why you like it better because you're used to it. You like the hearts. You like to be able to at people and talk to them. This is a change. This is an environment where you can't get attacked by jagaloons and you could speak freely. So this is a good welcomed change of pace from Periscope. There's no blocking. There's nothing going on here. There's nobody to block here. So how can you like that? I've seen a business card and have an official envelope. This is a much healthier environment. Thank you, Dave. Thank you. See, some people don't see that. Like Debbie, Debbie is a viewer. She doesn't broadcast, so she doesn't see the other end of this of what broadcasters have to deal with while you're on Periscope. Twitter is a battle arena. That is correct. You could speak as freely as you want. I can curse and say whatever. I can say, whatever I want to say here. I don't play video games. I don't. Um, I have a few YouTube videos up. It's really awesome. It's really, really good. It's a lot of good. It's a lot of fun. It's a safe place with no drama. You may get an occasional person that makes a comment that might not be good. I haven't gotten one yet, but if and when I do, it's like Joey said, there's like a 2 or 3 strike rule. And if 3 of us report one person in a broadcast, they get their account taken down. So they don't fuck around. Like Periscope just drags their feet and they allow people to be jagaloons. They allow and they help to breed a toxic environment because they don't police their account. They don't police their platform. They allow their platform to run amok. YouTube doesn't fuck around. If somebody comes on and makes a comment and 3 of us report it, they're done. They get taken down. There you go. So if someone comes in here and makes a stupid comment, you guys report, you guys click on it, report, and then I finish it. I finish it. Because at the end or during that time, I make the determination of what goes on. Hello, Jim. Welcome in, Mr. Lynn from Copenhagen. Jim, good to see you, Jim. Thanks for joining. You got Joey, you got Dave, you got Andrea in here. I think that's part of Twitter's MO. Just let it go. They're. It is a joke, Dave. I've slowly but surely have discovered that Twitter and Periscope are a joke. Both of them. They're one and the same. One hand washes the other, and they don't have a proper security team in place. They don't protect any of their viewers or their broadcasters. Hello, Wes. Good to see you, Wes. Thanks for joining. Good to see you, man. I appreciate each and every one of yous coming on in here. If you're new, if you're coming in new on the YouTube, subscribe to my channel, please. I will subscribe back on your channel, whether you broadcast or not. The more, the merrier. So please, everybody, follow each other. We're going to try to build this YouTube community up. When the weather gets nicer here, exactly. And the way I see it, Dave, I mean, I'm not speaking openly about what's going on with you because I don't want to put your business out here on my YouTube, but I would gladly speak about it if you said it was okay. And for me, what's going on with you is just a complete travesty of justice. It's ridiculous, total nonsense. I mean, it's not a double-edged sword. It is a one-sided conversation. It is ridiculous. So I am livid about that, and I think it's for me it was the straw that broke the camel's back on top of everything else going on. Everything else, and that on top of that was just enough for me to say, I really am thinking about hanging up my Periscope shoes and not. I've had very quick success with Periscope in a very short period of time. to have close to 10,000 friends and followers on Periscope and 19 million hearts. I've got close to 8 million super hearts on Periscope. I am this close to not broadcasting at all. Hi, Jenny. How are you? I don't care. I don't care. I don't really care. I don't care. But so at the end of the day, guys, you know, for me, this whole this whole situation with Periscope not protecting the people who watch, the viewers and the broadcasters, it's not a great place. This YouTube is like blows it away. The YouTube platform blows Periscope away, and it does it on many different levels. Many different levels. Quality. Look at the quality of the broadcast. I'm using cell data. I got a very weak cell signal where I am right now, and I think I'm broadcasting at around 420p last time I checked. But when I'm home on my Wi-Fi, you're getting 1080p. So this is a great platform. I really feel that YouTube is providing a safe environment for everybody to broadcast. I can't come on here and badmouth other people or carry on like a maniac, carry on like some psychotic lunatic. They wouldn't allow that to happen. I couldn't come on here and make outlandish claims about other people and get away with it. It's much more enjoyable than Periscope. And listen, Periscope. This is how crazy Periscope is. For those of you who don't know, Dave in Osaka. He's here. He's a good friend of ours. Dave in Osaka has been broadcasting from the beginning on Periscope, and we have a situation where another Periscope VIP, his name is Ron Waxman, who goes on nightly when he broadcasts and badmouths a whole host of Periscope and Twitter VIPs. Every night he goes live whenever he goes on, and he badmouths the whole Periscope HQ. He badmouths the whole front office, and then he goes on to badmouth all good people that are on Periscope. And the reason he badmouths the good people that are on Periscope is because when he was having an extramarital affair or whatever his situation was with his girlfriend on the side, he's a married guy with children, with a child, and he goes out and has a relationship with a female. And then when the thing goes bad and he stops having relations with this female, he tells everybody, you can't follow her and follow me at the same time. You basically have to choose either her or me, and that's it. So everybody chooses not to follow that program, and they don't follow him, and he winds up getting blocked by numerous people, and he proceeds to call them all phonies because of that action. Now, to me, that seems childish, right? That seems to be childish to me. But he goes live for over a year. I've been listening to him talk about our good friend Dave here. I hear about him talking about Louise Poppy and a bunch of other people. He's talked about me. For me, that is the worst type of person to be around. Somebody like that has got to be the most miserable human being in the world. To go and cheat on your wife is one thing. That's a horrible thing. And B, to start talking bad about people repetitively every fucking time you go live. I mean, what is that person bringing to the table for you as the viewer? Would you guys want to come in and watch me every night talk bad about the same people, the same group of people? Would you guys want to come and watch me if I repeated the same thing over and over and over and over and over again? I mean, I don't see the benefit of it. I don't see any benefit for the viewers. I don't see any benefit for him. He tells people to shut the fuck up and this, that, and the other. Listen, that is the furthest thing that I'd ever want to be around. At the end of the day, the people who want to be around that and watch that, those two are people who I don't want to be around. And he could say whatever the fuck he wants. I don't care if he watches this video or if people give it to him. What I'm saying is the truth. That kind of people, the ones that listen to him, the ones that listen to the trash that he talks, those are the exact people who I avoid in life, because they're not going to help me be better people. They're not going to help you be better people. They're going to help drag you down. So if you don't listen to the things that he says and the things that he does, then he has no use for you. Well, that's not the world that we live in. We have freedom of speech. I can I can beg to differ with what he thinks is right, and vice versa. So he's not the kind of guy like I. If you tell me, Ron, I don't agree with what you're saying, I will say to you, I respect that, but we're going to agree to disagree, and I'm not going to have a fight with you, and I'm not going to call you a fucking asshole, and I'm not going to tell you to shut the fuck up. So this is what the things that he does, and he badmouths. He's got a massive, massive hard on for Louise Poppy and Dave in Osaka, and these are two of the nicest people that I've ever met. And I hate to say it, and I hate to even talk about this stuff, but he is doing an injustice to Periscope. And my whole point about talking about this is that Periscope should have, because of the way he speaks just about them, the people, the front office people, the guy who created it, they do nothing about anything that he says. But they'll be very fast to take somebody off the app that is violating the TOS, right? They're very selective about what they enforce. And at the end of the day, I feel that they do not provide a safe platform for anybody, or anybody that wants to come on to Periscope. Um, you know, West, violence is obviously not the answer to what this guy is, but he goes live every single time he goes live. He speaks bad and negative. If anybody in here has watched him, Trevor, I know you used to watch him. Can you tell me, am I fucking wrong? Am I off in what I'm saying? Everything and anything he speaks about in his broadcast is negative. It's all negative. Okay, I get that you want to talk politically about the president. You want to talk bad about him. Okay, gotcha. You want to talk bad about everything that goes on in the world, the injustices that go on across the world. Okay, great. He's not even a citizen. He can't even vote in the U.S. Okay, but then you want to talk bad about Periscope, the people who created it, the people who run it, but then you're on all the time. You're on using it all the time. Why? Why is it that there's a certain group of people? He has a grouping of people that love to see him talk negative about everything, and just stick in his broadcast for 3 hours listening to him talk about negative this, negative that. This one's bad, that one's bad. Listen to me. I want you to listen. Listen, listen, listen. Wait, listen, listen. And that's all he does. And if somebody says something that he doesn't like, he tells them to shut the fuck up. Now, if I went to you, Trevor, or Andrea, or anybody that's listening, there's 23 people here. If I told you guys, Joey, if I just told you, shut the fuck up, you're a fucking asshole, would you stay and hang around for more? People do. People sit and hang around for more. Yeah, that's not a person that I want to listen to. And he is attacking our good friend Dave in Osaka for over a year. He's been attacking Louise Poppy. He calls Louise Poppy Louise fucking Poppy. Uh, he won't show your tweet because your tweet is real. Your tweet is the truth about him, and he doesn't like it. He doesn't like one bit. He doesn't like it one bit. So it is what it is, Ryan. And he won't show Dave's tweet because that is the truth, and it hurts. And he's got all of his people, uh, defending him, and he's probably telling people on the side, I don't do that. That's not true. That blah, blah, blah. It's crazy. It's crazy. If you want to live that kind of life, so be it. But don't run your fucking mouth off about other people when people know about what the truth is about you, you know? Anyways, enough about him. I just wanted to get that out there because that's been weighing heavy on me for now a day or two, for Dave. And I stick up for Dave and I defend him 100%. when it comes to that guy. And he seems to really pick on major league, the people who live outside the country. He picks on people who are outside the country because he knows they can't show up at his place where he broadcasts. But if he picks on people who live local, he can bet his bottom dollar that eventually someone's going to show up to where he is. And when he goes outside to smoke a cigarette, that somebody may come and pay him a visit and have a conversation with him. I don't ever recommend or say to people to do anything violent or illegal. But if you start talking bad about somebody, they're well within their right to come and meet you and have a conversation with you about what you're saying about them. And I guarantee you, if David Osaka lived in New York, he wouldn't do what he was doing night after night, because Dave would show up when he goes outside to smoke a cigarette on public street and have a conversation with him. And the conversation wouldn't go nicely. But I don't, again, condone any kind of violence. But, if he wants to be made uncomfortable by a conversation with somebody, that would definitely happen. And I know it would happen if he continues to talk bad about me on a regular basis. I would show up, and I got no problems showing up there to have a conversation with him in person if he wants to continually talk about me. But he only did say a couple of things, like he called me two-faced. He called me two-faced because I did a broadcast about bullying. I did a broadcast about toxic people, and he assumed that broadcast was about him, and it wasn't. I was speaking to another Gold VIP broadcaster who I won't mention, and she was being bullied by some of her viewers and some of her friends who she thought were her friends. And I had a long conversation with her that afternoon, and I went live on a Tuesday night because I was inspired by the conversation I had with her. And she asked me if I could do that type of broadcast, and I agreed, and I did it. I did that broadcast for her. He assumed that it was about him and went crazy about it. He went off saying that I did a broadcast about him and that I'm a phony and a two-face or whatever the fuck he said. But that's his own guilt coming out right there. That is a perfect example of somebody who's guilty of the exact thing that I'm talking about, because the conversation was not about him. I was speaking in general, and I was speaking because you, my friend, told me what was going on with her. I had a 40-minute conversation with her, and that's what it was about. So I've been doing interview and interrogation for 20 years. I've been interviewing and interrogating bad guys for 20 years, and I know what it's like to interrogate somebody. Hi, Randy. Welcome into the YouTube. I know what it's like to interrogate somebody, and I know when somebody's guilty. And he exhibited a complete classic sign of guilt by saying and doing what he did in response to my broadcast. I never mentioned his name once in it, but he said I was talking about people who yell and scream on their broadcast. He does do that. But I wasn't talking about him. I was talking about females and males that go live and kick and scream about other people that engage in drama and bad behaviors. It had nothing to do with him, and he assumed in his own guilty mind that I was speaking about him, and I wasn't. If I was, I would say, yeah, I was speaking about him, but I wasn't. Now I'm speaking about him after he's already put out his business. I'm now speaking about him, but I wasn't in that broadcast speaking about him at all. He's got a guilty conscience, and there's no question about it. So thank you for subscribing to the channel. We're 65 minutes into this thing. Yes, if you, Randy, if definitely subscribe. I think Randy is subscribing. Let me check right now. Let me go to Randy's broadcast. I am subscribed already. I subscribed to you, Randy. Did you subscribe to my channel, I hope? Randy, please hit the thumbs up, guys. Hit the thumbs up and like the video. Hit the thumbs up. Yeah, we were talking about Ron Waxman. But I'm done talking about him. Dave in Osaka, thank you for allowing me to talk a little bit about your story. Hi, Kathy. Welcome in. So, I'm done with that. That's enough negative nonsense for me for one night. Steve from Florida. How are you, Steve? Good to see you, bud. Good to see you. Hi, Randy. Thanks for coming in. What time is it over there in Saudi Arabia? What time do you guys got? Somewhere mid morning, I think. Mid morning. Uh, 9 a.m. Okay, cool. 10 a.m. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Steve from Florida. What's going on, Steve? How are you, bud? I am subscribed to your channel. I am subscribed to Steve from Florida's channel. Um, those are people who are moderators, who have the moderation right, Randy, to mute the comment. You know, I don't think I'm allowed to assign any more moderation, guys, because I click on people's names. Is there a limit? Is there a limit on the moderation, Joe? Dave in Osaka, are you still here, Dave? Osaka Dave, you still with us? Yeah, there has to be a limit because I can't do any. I can't add any more. It won't let me. Every time I go to click on a name, it's just a blank. It just won't. There's no option for it. I bet you there's a limit. You can't add. You can't have everybody as a moderator. There's probably a limit to it because I can't add another person. That's something I got to check. I got to look into that. I got to look into that. 24 people in on the broadcast. 26 people. What does that correlate in Periscope land, Joey? 26 people. Yes, there's a limit. Okay, there you go. Good to see you, Steve. Everybody follow each other. Steve from Florida is here. Welcome in, Steve. Um, it's about double, so it's about 48 people on Periscope. I had, what was the high I had the other night, Joey? I had 40 people live. Was it 40 that I had? Yeah, so my record on YouTube has been 40 live so far. And I don't remember if I lured everybody over. I think I lured everybody over from Periscope. I did a simulcast. I did a Periscope broadcast luring everybody in from Periscope. So let's see if I can do that again. Let me use Periscope as a stepping stone. Okay, I am live on Periscope. I'm gonna do share on Twitter. Okay, yeah, you could share right from here. I think these three buttons on the corner here, these three buttons, there's the share, and then you could share it on Twitter. Retweet, and it said I can't do it again. They stopped me. They stopped me. Hi, lovely Rose. So Twitter put the brakes on me and said I can't share it again. Hey, what's up, Vince292? Do you have YouTube? If you have YouTube, we are broadcasting live on YouTube. If you want to come on over to YouTube, click the link in the bio and come on over to YouTube. 28 people on the YouTube, 29 people. Whoa, we got the numbers are climbing. We got numbers climbing rapidly on YouTube. Shop with Shandon. How are you? Good to see you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good to have you in. Nabul, you police? Good to see you guys. 30 people, Joey. We got 30 over here on YouTube. We got 30 over here on YouTube. We got 30 people coming in on YouTube Live. 32. Oh wow, we're jumping up. Nubul is in on the YouTube broadcast. Nubul is simulcasting. He's on Periscope with me and YouTube Live. There you go. There you go, Nabul. Randy, thank you for sharing. We got up into the 30s. We got up into the 30s with your share. Thank you, Randy. I appreciate that. Yeah, we were up to 31 or 32 on the YouTube after you shared, Randy. So good. 72 minutes of a broadcast. 72 minutes on the broadcast. Let's see if we can get 100. 32. We're up back. Let's see if we can get 100. 32. We're up back up to 32. You sounded like an auctioneer. Yeah. Yeah, we got 30, 31, 32. It's so clear. I can see the white in your eyes and my goatee. Thank you. Thank you. That's so kind of you, Kathy. You're so kind. Hello, Lena. Lena, welcome in. She's saying hello to Randy. Randy, your followers are coming in. Welcome in from Saudi Arabia and all over the world. Thank you for joining Duty Ron's broadcast on YouTube Live. If you're one of Randy's followers or friends, please come on in and subscribe to the channel. There you go. 40. We hit 40. Randy, we got it up to 40. Woohoo! Thank you, Kathy. Thanks for the love. 41. We broke my record. We broke the record. Welcome in from Saudi Arabia, everybody. Steve from Florida, thanks for the super hearts on Periscope. Thank you for the super hearts. I'm getting super hearts while I'm doing a YouTube Live. How does that work? How does that work? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate that. I'll get you to 100. Give me a few minutes. Randy's working his magic. Randy's work. Everybody follow each other here on the YouTube channel. Guys, each and every one of you. 42 people watching on YouTube. 80 on Periscope. No, there's not 80 on Periscope. Oh, yeah, it's double. It's double. I got you. 40 on YouTube Live. And I got 16 people watching the Periscope showing my bushes with some lights on them. Bushes with lights. We're up to 38. We're losing people, Randy. We're losing people. I don't know what's going on. Ron, you should dye your goatee back to the original color and get a toupee. Yeah, okay. That was the most, Trevor, that was the most horrible idea that you've ever given me in my whole entire life. 38K. 38K. I don't know what that means. Oh, 39. We have 39 people. 39, Joe. 39. Randy just subscribed. Excellent. Excellent. Thank you, Randy. Thanks for subscribing. How do you know that he just subscribed? Thank you, guys. To all the Saudi people who have come in from Randy's share, thank you for coming in. Duty Ron is here from Periscope. My same username on Periscope, Duty Ron 52 here. On Periscope is Duty Ron, and I thank you, each and every one of you, for coming in, possibly subscribing to my channel. And I will show a lot of great nature broadcasts from the United States and New York, and a lot of other different things, public and police interaction broadcasts, and things of that nature. So we have a lot of different stuff that I share and that all the people who I follow share from the United States. So if you want to see great scenery from Randy's home country, the US of A, subscribe to the Duty Ron YouTube channel. That's Duty Ron 52 on YouTube. Hio, nothing. We need you over on YouTube, and you're going to miss out on a lot, Hio, because before you know it, we're going to be all gone. Thank you so much, Lena. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. The video looks a lot better here on YouTube. That's what I'm saying. Hello, San Diego Beach Mom. San Diego Beach Mom, do you have a YouTube account? If you have a YouTube account, come on over, click the link in my bio, and come on over and join the party. We got 40 people on YouTube Live over here from Periscope. So San Diego Beach Mom, if you have a YouTube account, go on the YouTube and click my link right in this bio here. Click the link on my YouTube bio. It'll take you right into my broadcast. So click the link on my bio here on, and come and say hello to everybody. We got 40 people in on YouTube, and you can make some friends on YouTube and get some subscriptions. So come on over. We're hoping for. It looks a lot better on YouTube than Periscope, says Lena. Lena, you know what you're talking about because that is the truth. It is much, much better quality. Here comes San Diego Beach Mom, guys. Everybody get ready. She's coming on to YouTube Live right now. She just left the Periscope broadcast. Let's see if San Diego Beach Mom comes on over to YouTube Live, ladies and gentlemen. There she is, San Diego Beach Mom. Let me subscribe to you. Let me subscribe to San Diego Beach Mom. There you are. There's Sandy. You police? You? Periscope's like dial-up AOL. San Diego Beach Mom, please, please subscribe to my YouTube live channel. Please. I would love to have you aboard on the Duty Ron YouTube live channel. So, yeah, Hio is laughing because he's listening to me beg for subscribers. But San Diego Beach Mom is my friend, and she will subscribe. We had 41. We broke a record. We broke a record here. I am following everybody here, by the way. Thank you, Randy. Thank you, Randy Horton, for following each and every one of us here. Randy helped me break my record. 41 people were on here. Joey, how does she subscribe? The three dots on the right, I think. Hello, Mohammed. Welcome in. Hi, my friend. This is Saudi Aggie. Oh, Saudi Aggie. Welcome in, Saudi Aggie. Thank you so much. All right, let's end this debacle here on Periscope. Hold on a second. Let me hide that broadcast. And let's go over here so I can follow everybody on YouTube. Let me get on my YouTube on my Android. Let's go. Thank you for everybody subscribing, and thank you for all of Randy's friends coming in. Let me go catch Saudi Aggie. Go to his channel. Aggie, I am subscribed. I'm subscribed to Saudi Aggie. Let me go to San Diego Beach Mom and subscribe to her because she's adorable. Where is she? There she is. Go to channel. She's got 3 subscribers. Now she's got 4. She's got Duty Ron. Subscribed. Everybody follow each other. Let's gain some subscriptions here on YouTube. We're trying to build up our channels so we can bring you good content. San Diego Beach Mom. Joey, could you tell her how to subscribe? Can you tell San Diego Beach Mom how to subscribe? I'd like her to subscribe to everybody's channel on here if she can, or at least mine for now. I'm liking YouTube. This could be a good platform. I can start sharing my restaurant with everybody. Never felt good about doing it on Periscope. Here, listen, Wes. So you're here. I'm broadcasting 80 minutes. 80 minutes on YouTube. This is an 80-minute broadcast, right? Not one block, not one troll, not one bad comment. 80 minutes on Periscope, my head would be spinning. I'd have Joey. Joey would be like, I got him. Trevor would be like, mute, block. Saudi Aggie. I'm assuming that Aggie is your first name. Saudi Aggie. I'm assuming that your first name is Aggie. Can I call you Aggie? So, yeah, excellent, Randy. I look forward to it. We got up to 41 people in here. So, Aggie, on Periscope, an 80-minute broadcast, Randy would have had 15 mutes, 20 mutes by people, and so many bad comments. I would have had a ton of bad comments. Aggie's the graduate of Texas A&M. Got you. So I got you. All right, so I would like to be able to call you by your first name if you want, or if not, I'll call you Saudi Aggie. I don't mind. Anyways, I like to refer to people by their first names. I don't know. Mohammed. Okay, Mohammed. So Mohammed, on Periscope, as we all can agree, an 80-minute broadcast, and Randy could be live when I go to sleep, and then I'll wake back up, and Randy will still be live. So Mohammed and Randy, You guys know 80 minutes is nothing in Randy Horton's book, but 80 minutes with no blocks and no bad comments. There was not one negative comment in 80 minutes of being live. So at the end of the day, this YouTube platform, if you get people over and you get them to subscribe and they get used to you going live here, now you'll have an audience. Who cares about tapping the screen for hearts? Who cares about super hearts? If you get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, then you can monetize it the same way you get payments from super hearts, Randy. So if you get 1,000 subscribers, then you can monetize YouTube. You get monetization from ads, from companies that run ads when people watch your broadcast. During this broadcast, my neighbor called me an ass. Does that count? No. It's because it's not on my broadcast. It's that's an external problem. I want to share my time in my kitchen. Thank you for switching over and letting me see a good platform. You're welcome, Wes. Let me make sure I'm following you right now, Wes. Hold on. I think I did the last time you came on. But let me go to your channel and follow you. Oh, no. Now I'm following. I got you, Wes. I'm following you now, Wes. I know you're joking. I'm joking right back at you. So I think we lost. I think we lost Dave in Osaka. The only bad part about this is I can't see the roll call of who's here. That I don't like. Thank you, San Diego Beach Mom. I don't like that I can't see the roll call of who's here. Some names show up as blue because I have them assigned as moderators for me. Their moderation. The little wrench, that blue wrench, is that they can delete or they could moderate somebody. They could report a bad comment. They're like a reporter for a bad comment, and they could mute you. You tried it yesterday. Muhammad tried it yesterday, and he made change to YouTube. Yeah, that's good to know. Absolutely, absolutely. There you go. Call for a hand up road call. There you go. Hand up road call. So, I like this YouTube thing. I like it a lot. Debbie does not like it. Debbie does not like it. Poor Debbie. Poor Debbie. I just added Debbie as a moderator. It let me add her. I don't know why it let me. I couldn't add other people before. I tried to add another person and it wouldn't let me. But Debbie, make another comment so I could see if you got added. You're welcome, Shop with Shandon. You're welcome. You're welcome. 32 people in on the broadcast. 32 people on the broadcast. Hope everyone is doing good here on YouTube Live. Let's get some bubbles going. Let's get it going. There's the bubble show. Okay, Shandon. No shopping with Shandon. Just straight out Shandon. What are you having Christmas? Ron, what are you having Christmas dinner? I'm having Christmas dinner at my house. Nabul, good to see you, Nabul. Nabul, you? Police? You? You? Police? This is your business account. Okay, gotcha. I'm getting used to it. Okay, Deb. Look, you got I gave you the little wrench. I'm trying to entice you with the wrench. You have the wrench, Debbie. You got the wrench, baby. We do a huge taco bar at my house for Christmas. That's awesome. I love it. Okay, I think I followed everyone here now. Everybody follow Randy Horton back. Everybody make sure you follow Randy Horton. You got me now. She's got the wrench. She's in charge. She likes it. But Debbie, unlike Randy's and my broadcast, there's going to be nobody to silence here. It's going to be very rare. Let me get this off. It's going to be very rare that you have to silence somebody here on these broadcasts. Very rare. Very rare. So, um, Christmas dinner at my house, Christmas Day will probably be my wife may make a homemade huge tray of lasagna. I think that's what I'm going to ask her to make for Christmas Day. I'd like to have a nice lasagna dinner, homemade Italian lasagna. Now it's black and white on my screen. I changed it to black and white, Randy. I'm looking at all the different filters. Here's a different version of black and white. Here's 8mm, like it's a movie camera. A movie camera. So it's got like the 8mm. These are the different filters that you have. Here's the cartoon. This is a cartoon character. So here's your cartoon character. I don't know what that is. I don't even know what that is. Here's Haunt. This is supposed to be like the ghost. Ooh. Let's see what my tattoo looks like with this. Here's my tattoo on my arm. Looks pretty cool. Whoops. There's the tattoo. So that was 8mm. This is another filter. Here's the document. There's the movie thing. There you go, Jenny. Here's a glamour shot. This is supposed to be glamour. Yes, Shandon. I like these filters. Here is the dream. This is like dream. Dance. Bubbles. We all know the bubbles. Dawn. Hello, Kenrod. Welcome in. There's Nor. I'm at the office, back at work. Randy's like, this is getting too weird. I gotta go. Randy, thanks for the help. Thanks for inviting. And everybody follow Randy Horton here on YouTube Live. Everybody follow you, Randy Horton. Follow Kenrod too. Here he is, Kenrod. Guys, if you haven't invite your followers on. I am subscribed already. I'm subscribed to Kenrod. Kenny, are you subscribed to me? Ken, Ron, how's your wife doing? She's doing better. Still not out of the woods. Her mouth still hurts a little bit. It's not getting as better as she would expect it to be. So we are probably, unfortunately, going to have to get the imaging and get stuff going. Did Kenrod subscribe to me? Did Wes subscribe to me? How do I check? I need to check. I want to check on these unscrupulous jagaloons. I got to see if they subscribed. Let's see what I got. I got 15 thumbs up. 30 people are watching. I got 245 subscribers. Peace and love, Randy. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you coming in. Appreciate you being in here. Thank you for sharing and inviting. You are subscribed. Good. Who else here has to subscribe to me? Before you leave, you got to check out and subscribe. Now I'm being a little too pushy. Nobody has to subscribe, but I'd like you to. I'd really like you to. I can't breathe. I'd like to be able to breathe again. My nose is I'm so clogged up right now. I can't even breathe. I had deviated septum surgery and sinus surgery. My sinuses, I had surgery here. It was supposed to be fixed. I can't even fucking breathe. It's not allergies. It's the World Trade Center. I'm a World Trade Center first responder. So I responded to the 9/11 attacks down at the World Trade Center, and I breathed in a lot of that toxic dust. Thank God I don't have cancer. Knock on wood. I'm so lucky that I don't have cancer, but I have a lot of breathing ailments like the deviated septum, the sinuses, just a whole host of stuff that I got going on. So I haven't never been able to breathe right after that. So it's just getting worse and worse. So I had surgery, which I didn't want to have. I had surgery and it was supposed to correct it. It didn't correct it. So I don't know what to do. I don't want to have another surgery. So I'm just going to leave it alone. I guess I'm just going to leave it alone. I got to like take these nose sprays and all kinds of crazy shit that I do. There's like a whole routine. I have the neti pot and like the drain. It's too much to talk about here, to be honest with you. But it's not good. 92 minutes of broadcasting. 92 minutes. Yeah, but I thought he corrected it. He said that he corrected it, but it's he said it grows back. Sometimes it could grow back. It was pretty good after had the surgery. I got to be honest with you, it was pretty good. I don't mind it because it clears me up, Jenny. But I don't use the neti pot. It's just like a squeeze bottle. It's not that pot. It's a squeeze bottle that I use. So it works pretty good. I would like to subscribe to your wife's channel so I can sing to her. She does not have a YouTube channel, and if she did, she would not allow you to subscribe to it because I got yelled at again thanks to you tonight, right before you blocked me. I got yelled at by her for listening to you loud. I had to put the headphones in. I know a few people the same thing happened. Yes, yes. I'm trying to have doctor put a tube down my deviated. Yeah. So, exactly. I'm going to leave it alone, Trev. Yeah, it's the squeeze bottle. It's like a little clear bottle, and it's got the black cap that goes down and whatever. The black screw-on piece. So it's called Neil Med. Neil, Neil Med is the thing that I use. Anyways, Steve, I got yelled at tonight by my wife because I was listening to you sing, and she said, the same fucking song again? He's singing that same fucking song? And I said, yes, he is. So she said, please put the headphones in. So I put the headphones in, and that's what happened. So I do that, and then you blocked me. And then to boot, you freaking blocked me. The guy fucking blocks me after that. You imagine the nerve of him? I send him a message. Steve, block this account with the arrow sign, Joe. Joey and Joe. I send him a message. Duty Ron comes up. I sent him a message. Steve, block this account. I added the person who he's supposed to block. And he sees it and blocks me. I will, Steve. I will tell her that. So I take the heat for you, Steve. I take heat for you to listen to your broadcast. And I got yelled at for listening to your broadcast. And then you blocked me. And then you blocked me. How about that? How does that shit work? How does that work? Joey, I got blocked. He gave me the kibosh. Imagine that shit. The guy freaking blocked me. I don't mind taking the heat and dealing with it, but I mind when you block me. You know what I'm saying? This kid, Jonathan, has 1,200 subscribers. Jonathan, how does that work? What do you do? Let's see what he does. Let's see what he talks about. Let's see his uploads. Annoying insects. Oh, video games. Jonathan does video games. Pretty cool. I'm going to subscribe because My son would probably be interested in this. I'm gonna subscribe. I'm subscribing. I subscribed. 1207, 18, 1219. He's got a Batman Fiesta up there. Oh, cool. Nice. So is this all video games that you do? Yeah, it is. It is. Oh, pretty cool. He's into Batman. And he loves me. And to boot, Jonathan comes onto the channel and goes, I love you. I like that. It's a lot of love he's spreading, this Jonathan kid. He's in New York. I want to meet him. I want to shake his hand. I want to meet this Jonathan kid. Him with that emoji, that Snapchat filter on his nose. He's fucking awesome, this guy. Who doesn't love me? You gotta love me. Because if you don't, I got this. There should be more love in the world. I know. I hear you, brother. I hear you. So subscribe to my channel, and I just subscribe to yours. So so one hand washes the other. I'm going to check out your Batman stuff. He's got over 1,000 subscribers. Everybody subscribe to this kid's channel, man. There it is, right there. Check him out. Check out his channel. He's cool. That's a great picture of Empire State. That's a great Manhattan skyline right there. Very nice. How did you stumble across the how did you stumble across the feed? Did it just come up in the YouTube channel? John? Did it just come across in the YouTube channel or no? I hope I can get this many subscribers when I come on to his live broadcast. Well, I saw the title and you were curious. Okay, cool. That sounds good. I'm going to like some of your videos and subscribed. I'm subscribed. All right, I'll check out your stuff later on. So I'm just working, doing my overnight. I have a security company that I run. I am retired from the NYPD, as it says in the title. I'm a retired detective. And yeah, Jenny and Joey subscribed. Probably you'll get probably double digits in subscriptions because there's 26 real people in here. I don't know how many people you get when you go live now that you have the 1,000. When you go live, Jonathan, do you have like a couple of hundred that watch you, or what are your numbers like on YouTube? I guess it all pertains to what you're doing, obviously. If you're streaming the Batman game and there's a lot of people that are into that, you could probably have a couple hundred watching, right? Because I stream on Periscope, and on Periscope I got like close to 10,000 subscribers or friends or whatever. It varies from time to time. Okay, gotcha. So on Periscope, which is a Twitter application, you could sometimes get, you know, hundreds of people watching you at a time. It depends on what you're doing, So, anyways, all right, 100. We're coming up to the 100-minute mark. I'm not consistent, so on lives it's usually down, but when it's archived, it's up. It goes up. Gotcha. So yeah, that's the thing. Is like either if you save it and you archive it, then you get more people that come on and look at it. I had over 40 live people watching here at one point. It went up to like 41, I think it was 41 or 42. So that was impressive. That was good for me. That was a milestone for me. Anyways, so I'm going to go, guys. Great to see you guys. Jonathan, pleasure to meet you. Thank you for coming in and having good peace and positivity. Really good to see you subscribed on the channel. And I will talk to you guys all soon. Everybody have a great Wednesday. Have a good one. I may go live one more time on Periscope later on. So thank you guys for all coming in. Thank you for subscribing to the Duty Ron chat. If you want to subscribe to my channel, definitely subscribe and look for some great PSA broadcasts. I do a lot of public service broadcast. So we'll talk to you all really soon. Joey, thanks for all your help. Good night to everybody, and God bless. Bye, Ken. Bye, Jenny. Bye, Andrea. Mike, see you soon, brother. Debbie, thank you for being here if you're still here. Hey, it's Nikki Mack.